Alright, how we doing tonight, chat? You ready to play a video game? Let me kill the music and we'll boot the game. I'm ready. Bada bing, bada boom. Oh, that's not quite right. Give me a second. I know what that's happening. Doing some wonky things behind the scenes. As usual. Alright, how's the audio? Can you hear the game? Is it doubled up? So I'm doing a weird thing for audio. Alright, let's get going. Ads are coming. We'll just run that ad right now. And I'll explain to everyone not in ad chat some new stuff we've got. So I've made some changes recently. We've got some new things behind the scenes. I can hear it. Good. We've changed the prediction sound effects. Also, there are prediction sound effects now. When you start a prediction and complete a prediction, we'll actually hear it. I've also made some changes to how trivia time works. I've decided now that I need to be able to answer within 30 seconds. So when you trigger trivia time, you'll hear a sound effect, which is different than the last one. When it's over, you'll hear a sound effect to signify that. So I'll trigger it myself, because I'd also like to see the automatic clipping functionality. So if I were to trigger trivia time, I could then say, this is an imaginary piece of trivia, and I definitely am not failing trivia time. And if we give it another 20-ish seconds, you should see it send a clip of what I just said in chat, assuming everything works right. Speaking of which, my lights aren't on. Not streaming in darkness here. There we go, that's better. Any second now. Hopefully. Maybe. Wow, I have a lot of time to think. Oh, it worked! It was supposed to send as the bot. I guess it fell back to my account. Alright, so let's have a look. Let's see if it worked. So we transition over here a second. I could then say, this is an imaginary piece of trivia. That's pretty cool. I'm not failing trivia time. And if we give it a... There we go. Wait, does it get the end sound effect too? I'm not streaming in darkness here. There we go. I have the option to ban kamfoos from the chat. This power is heavy. I'll have to streamline the clipping thing a little bit more, but it basically works. So that's going to be neat. We're going to quick send our social posts. So while I'm yapping, or while I'm sending out some social posts, I'm going to yap a little bit about what this game is and why it's so neat. So a lot of you in the chat, if you're the right age, and you are, if you're around in the 2000s, you would know about TOONTOWN Online, which was a... I can't think of type at the same time. It was a massively multiplayer online role-playing game for children, run by Disney, which shuttered in 2013, and since then has been kept alive entirely by people who are super passionate about the game and have gotten their hands on some source code and have spun that off into various things. You've got TOONTOWN Rewritten, which is just the OG game but continued with some content additions. You've got Corporate Clash, which is the whole system rethought to be a lot more mechanically deep. And you've got a bunch of fan projects like this, which are entirely different. And in fact, despite using the same battle system, it just has a whole different engine. This is TOONTOWN the GRINDWORKS, which is a single-player roguelike that's based on the system of TOONTOWN Online, which I think is really neat. So, when you first start playing the game, you only have this character, who has a handful of buffs. Being able to revive once is a great beginner thing. Or you've got this character, who's a tiny bit more technical. I think there's like 6 characters, and you need to get a run as each character to unlock the next. So, I'm gonna pull up the wiki here so that I can search things up while we're playing, because this game doesn't have a ton of descriptions of the items. And then we'll get started. So we'll play a standard run to start out with. I'll play as Flippy. Let me make sure my settings are good. Yeah, battle speed 2. Just like Balatro, you'll want to speed this up. Okay, I think we're good. So I'm not a big roguelike guy. It's like this and Balatro that I think are cool. Because instead of some like rising tide of increasingly worse luck coming to get you eventually, and your only real consolation prize is that you get to try again later, this game and Balatro have you solving puzzles, which I think is really neat and a lot more satisfying. So you have all your gag tracks here, which do different things. Hades is a good one. I do like Hades. Hades is like... It's not the kind I like, but I do like that game. Each of these does something different. Squirt can apply the drenched status, which lowers defense. Trap does a lot of damage, but you have to set it up and trigger it with lure. Lure lures cogs into traps and can affect cogs around them to like stun them or like make them take more damage. Sound, I guess, does splash damage. It used to be in the base game that it would affect all cogs equally, but it has a particular effect on the one you're targeting and splash damage on the ones next to it. You have throw, which is a basic attack, but will self-heal a percentage of the damage. And you have drop, which does a lot of damage and has an aftershock, so it continues doing more damage. For each of these tracks, you have a limited number of points that you can use. So I can't use 2 statues because that's 14 points, which exceeds the 10-point limit, but we will get our points back later. So we want to be smart with how we're distributing this. When we actually properly start a run, because spoilers, giving you everything is not the true start, the system will become a little bit more clear. So instead of over-explaining, I'm just going to take my turn. So I'll show off trap. We'll trap this guy. Yeah, this does 110, so we'll trap this guy. And we'll trap this guy. These are 5 points each, so we can't use any more trap gags until we get back our trap points. And we'll want to use... Oh, you know what? Actually, that's a terrible idea. Any multi-targeting attack can only hit up to 3 cogs at once. So we'll hit this guy and this guy with traps. And we will use our small magnet to bring them in. Because that's all we'll need to kill them. So we'll use our first turn and our second turn to lay those traps and our third turn to do that. And those guys are dead easily. There's our health meter in the bottom left. So you can see, now that we've lured this guy, he has a lured status effect for a turn. So he'll take 10 knockback damage if we hit him with a squirt gag or a throw gag. and he will do minus 50% damage to us. So let's see, do we have something that'll do like 80? This will do 80. So we'll do that. And then this guy has 90 health. Let's hit him with a wedding cake. We'll show off the self-heal. And there's no other cogs, so we don't need to do anything. There's also items we can play, but we have none and no reason to use those, so I'm just going to end turn. So he's dead easily. And he's dead easily. Super easy. This game's just ripping off Clair Obscur. It is. Toontown Online was an infamous Clair Obscur ripoff. Now we start the run for real. Toontown, the GRINDWORKS. And so there's random floors that you can be put on, which are based on the various cog facilities from the OG game. This is based on the boss spot golf courses. We have some silver chests here so we can get some more gags. So we have the basic sound and the basic lure. If we pause, we can see what gags we have. See, Flippy starts with basic squirt and basic throw, and we just found these two. We can see our items here. Of course, we don't... we do have some, actually. We start with some. And then we have tasks here, which are individual quests, which will get us rewards. So, like, if we defeat 11 cogs, and apparently the tutorial counts, we get a pink slip, which is just a limited insta-kill that you can consume. We get 8 boss spots, we get a music treasure. The treasures restore laugh, which is your health. 6 cash spots will get us a chance chew. The candies are like stat-boosting items, which give you permanent stat boosts. And this will give you a red jelly bean. Jelly beans are your money, which you'll need. You can also reroll these, which I have not done, and I won't do. There's also some rewards for particular floors, but as this is the first floor, that's not a thing. So we'll navigate through here. Got a mole maze. Some of the challenges are actually just like video game platformer-esque challenges like this. Not all battle challenges. Which can be a neat way to break up the pace. So we've got damage up. And the anti-cog control hat, which if I Google on the wiki, gives us plus 10 defense and plus 5 evasiveness, which you can see here. And there's our damage up from the candy. And we get a cool hat. It does feel like a RuneScape track. The games did come out like around the same time, and they both had just like regular MIDI music. Except the dude who made the Toontown music went on to compose for Metal Gear Rising somehow, by the way, fun fact. So this is what a battle looks like early on. We only have one turn. We can find things that will let us take more turns, but we have not done that yet. So we don't currently have a way to kill these guys in one shot. Free fun facts, you're right, that one's for free. Doesn't count towards trivia time. I'm gonna cheat and use it in Trivia Town next time. We'll use the bike horn, which will do full damage to this guy and splash to this guy. Not allowed. It's my stream, I'm doing it. Let's see. Oh, that wasn't smart, because he has 9. What if we just did this? Made it come full circle. Optimal play is really not a thing you can pull off commonly in your super early on battles. And we'll just do some throws to get some laugh back. Man, it really is uncanny, like, how much this game feels like Toontown, but it is straight up in a different game engine. The actual engine that like original Toontown used was, I believe, called Panda 3D, which is like super early 3D PC game stuff. And this is just made in Godot, which is like a modern engine, which is very neat. We'll do one of these. I'm gonna use sound a lot early on until we get some more gags. Give me the lore of the land. Like the lore of Toontown in general. Because I can do it. If there is none, make some. By the land, do you mean this area? This area that we're currently traversing through? I'd like to confirm because I can yap for a very long time. So there's an interesting item that we just got. So we've already got some of these. Specific roguelike game? Okay. We got a throw voucher that can regain us 5 throw points immediately. We're not going to be running out of points in battles yet, so we're mostly going to be stockpiling that. So this game, I'll post the link in chat. It is just free. It was made by a guy named Evan on itch.io. So you can just download it, and it's got like a modding scene and stuff. I've already seen that there's an endless mod, because these runs do have ends. I'm not super familiar with exactly how this game came about, because I learned about this like 2 days ago. But it is very much a product of modern Toontown. I learned about it in a video, which I'll link later. It was titled How Toontown Outgrew Disney. It was made by a pretty popular Toontown creator. The reason that we're seeing games like this pop up now has everything to do with how Toontown actually came about. So the year was like 2003, and there was this dude named Jesse Shell, who works at a company now called Shell Games, I believe. And he wanted to make video games, so he pitched the idea of a virtual theme park to Disney. Because Disney's not going to make video games, they need some stupid gimmick, and virtual theme park was very attractive to them. In the very beginning, there were attractions at, like, I don't know if it was like Disney parks. I guess it would have had to be, because they don't have other stuff. But they had this thing called Toontag. This attraction where you and your friends could go up to computers and play tag with Disney characters, which was in an early form of the Toontown engine. How this guy managed to convince Disney to let him to turn it into an MMO is anyone's guess, but it did happen, and it ran for a good 10 years. It was never a priority of Disney's to like run the game, so when it got overrun by hackers in the end of its life, they just decided to cancel it. But there was always this want of the player base for the game to be more than what it is, which is a very simplistic, not that mechanically deep MMO. Hold that thought. I have a dog to attend to who's barking at me. I'm back. My demanding young man of a dog was in need of a bone. It was bone o'clock. Where was I at? Oh yeah. Dude pitches a virtual theme park to Disney based on like a retooled park attraction that like ran in some primitive game engine. Somehow he convinces Disney to let him turn it into an MMO, and people have always wanted it to be more mechanically complex and deeper than it is, which is actually pretty simplistic. So there's always been this pretty passionate community that wants more out of the game, and when the game shut down and people got their hands on source code, a whole bunch of like private servers went up, and Disney like wasn't super litigious about it. Oddly enough, they were like, you know what, if you're just gonna like host your servers and not make money, we're just not gonna stop you, which is kind of surprising coming from Disney. And the one main one that came out of that was a server called Rewritten, which got the game going again and restarted the community, and that's probably always going to be the core. But there was a bigger overhaul of the game called Corporate Clash, which turns it into like a real MMO. And now we're seeing more stuff like this come out. There's another like multiplayer co-op roguelike thing coming out. TOONTOWN Offline is a thing, which I think attempts to turn the OG game into a single-player RPG. All very neat stuff, and I want to explore more stuff as it comes out. So that's like a very, very quick, vague overview of how this game came to be. We gotta buy items now. We've got the Super Tune Cape here, which gives us +5 speed and +5 evasion. The Heart Headband, which makes it so that any laugh boost that we get, which is upgrades to our health, will give us 1 more than they would have otherwise. We've got a Gag Voucher, which is 17 beans. For that is not a great price. I'd rather find them. High Dive is a consumable that will give us +1 to every stat during battle, which is not something I'm super into. I think I'm going to get the Heart Headband and the Super Tune Cape because it's on sale. So now we're faster, we're more evasive, and we're going to get bigger laugh boosts. Now we're at the end of the floor, so we're going to fight a boss. Every floor has a boss at the end. This is the Administrator. Are you prepared to die on this hill? Attentive. Unlures at the end of the round. So what this means is if we only have 1 turn, luring is kind of useless, because we're going to lure him and he's going to immediately unlure when he takes his turn. So luring would only be good if we had like 2 turns that we could take. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna drench him. Oh, and he calls reinforcements. It's a thing he does. So he has minus 20% defense. So what we're gonna do... He has that for 2 turns, so... I'll do this, which will take out 2 of his reinforcements. And do a little damage to him, too. And that critted, too. There are crits. That's a mechanic. Not sure exactly how much damage a crit multiplier is. This guy with the sandbag, because drop gags do a lot of damage. Yeah, early on... Oh, that's right, you have to actually click to get out of this. Early on, it's pretty hard to, like, lose catastrophically. Oh, and now he'll take aftershock damage. So for 2 rounds, he's going to take 9 additional damage because we use that drop gag. Where does this fall on Game of the Year list? It's not better than Donkey Kong, and it's probably not better than Calais Obscure, but I do think it's a serious consideration for a neat little indie project that came out this year. I want that self heal. I'm gonna hit him. This is unironically just like a really neat little roguelike. Now we get 4 chests. Get damage up. Got a lure gag. Got an attack boost, which that's a consumable, not a stat upgrade. And some beans. Now we're gonna drive the car wrong. Like a crazy person. Okay, and so now we have some choices. Somebody needs to take the card Jutsu minigame from Club Penguin and make it a roguelike. I would unironically love that. Gotta do a Club Penguin stream one of these days. Okay, so we have the choice between the DA office, the COG golf course, and the Mint. The DA office has 0 anomalies, and anomaly is a modifier to the floor. So if we do this, we could get the Toys backpack, which is... oh, that's an organic trap boost. So that would be plus 10 damage to all trap gags. Level range of 2 to 5. If we go to the COG golf course, which will look just like the one that we went to, we'll get the 3D glasses, which is a plus 25% increase in knockback damage when using lure gags. But there are 3 anomalies, which could be really dangerous for us. And if we go to the Mint, there are also 3 anomalies, but we get the mining hat, which is plus 10% damage against Salbot cogs. Salbot being one of the 4 types. It's a shame because 3D glasses and Toys backpack like go together really well. I think for the sake of it, I'm gonna go to the DA office because we haven't been. We've already been to the golf course. The DA office will look a little different. We'll get some more challenges there. Ooh, plus 1 turn. And plus 3 laugh. So now we'll get to do 2 actions per turn. The security goon, we can... oh, we can't disable him, he's too tall. The tiny ones, we can jump on their heads. Spotlights are dangerous. Ooh. The top hat and the gag voucher. Let's see what the top hat does. The top hat is plus 10 max laugh and minus 10 evasiveness. So we're down to 100%. Oh, and we completed that task. So now is a time where we might be inclined to reshuffle some tasks. The DA office is a lawbot place. Double talkers are lawbots. Movers and shakers are not lawbots. Sellbots are not lawbots. And boss bots are not lawbots. So these are 3 out of 4 tasks we just will not make progress on. So if I do this, 10 cogs anywhere, that's pretty good. Oh, the dice number is how many rerolls we have. And I think I'm gonna leave it there because now we have 2 that we can complete and 2 that are almost complete. So we'll just have to go to a cash bot area and a boss bot area in this run to make good on all that. Oh, wait a minute. There's boss bots and sell bots here? That's weird. You're not supposed to be here. Okay, so let's demonstrate some stuff. So what we can do is we can lure on this guy, take 11 knockback damage. So we don't have anything that can kill him still. Actually, wait, 8, 16, no, that's only 24. I guess there's a portion of cogs in the area that are different types. It's just that there's a prevalence of lawbots in a lawbot area. And so on and so forth with the other types. So what we'll do now, this will kill this guy, and this will kill this guy. Because the knockback damage puts him over the top. And this guy, I want the self-heal, so we're just gonna double pie him. Not too bad. What do we got? Ooh, an anvil. We got a new drop gag. Drop gags are nice for damage. And, what do you call it? Aftershock, because you can stack that. That did something. Oh, I wasn't careful enough. I like that there are like platforming challenges in this game, even though like the main gameplay loop is that it's like a puzzle RPG thing. And the fact that this this specific formula is like in the context of Toontown, I think is really neat. Because the main game, like there was a puzzle solving element to it, just in the fact that you want to play optimally, but it was always more about coordinating with people. That was the challenge, was coordinating and being willing to do some grinding here and there. Toontown is a very grindy game in its base form. But because this is single player, ooh, what does that do? Adds plus 10% to Squirt's drenched effect. Cool, so now it'll reduce defense by 30%. Because this is a single player game, it has to hone in on that puzzle solving. So there's more of an emphasis on trying to formulate the correct combination of moves to reach that like efficiency target, which is neat. See, the base game actually times your turns, so coordinating quickly is the challenge. Here there is no timer, so it's just, you know, formulate the best scenario. For instance, if we... How do we use the least amount of points possible? I guess if we did this, and then this... So that'll kill him. Oh, that didn't kill him. But I read the math wrong? Oh, no, the Aftershock got him. Maybe that's what I was thinking of. 36... I don't need to pop the pixie dust yet. So he has minus 30% defense. I'm gonna stack a lure on that. No, I'm gonna do the safe thing. I'm just gonna hit him with the big weight to kill him in one turn. I think my other plan would give him a chance to attack again. I'm already like below half health, so that would be pretty bad. That's 8 boss bots. We got a treasure. Very nice. And a new lure gag. Okay, now we can just kill these guys easily. 22 leaves 8. That's 7. Oh, but so if we use the bugle, it'll immediately kill the 2 bottom feeders, and the telemarketer. Oh no, wait, there's splash damage. That's right. I keep forgetting that sound doesn't just do the same damage to every cog, because that's how it works in the normal game. Okay, so in that case... Well, we can still kill 2. So this will do 22 to this guy and 11 to this guy, so we need to do 9 more to him. So we'll hit him with a flower pot. Now we just have the level 4 left. 8, 19. So we could hit him with a weak lure and a cupcake to get a little self-heal and kill him. bamboo cane. That's a consumable for evasiveness boost. Got a new squirt gag. Got a blue jelly bean. Got 38 beans already, that's pretty good. No chest there. Love that I can just avoid the spotlights. What do we got here? Gag voucher? Kind of whatever. A gold chest over there. Oh, there's no skipping around this battle. Not that I'd want to anyway, but I want to discover sequence breaks. So we need to do at least 12. So we'll do 13, which will get rid of this guy instantly. Do 7 off of him, so the cupcake will finish him off and we'll get a self-heal. Not bad. Got a gag voucher. New account. Now we're playing the roguelike. We're not playing Corporate Clash. Playing the GRINDWORKS. I like this game. I was saying earlier, but it's a single-player roguelike that takes the whole like coordinate with people on the fly thing and instead turns it into like a single-player puzzle-solving thing, which is neat. Oh, we got ads coming up. Okay, so we got 4 guys here. This won't be quite as easy to deal with. And we're down a little bit of health. A little bit of laugh, I should say. So I could just kill the big guy right off the bat. Thanks for your taxes. I will waste them. Also, another thing to mention is that gags will trigger left to right, top to bottom. Okay, so we'll bugle over here, which will carve into this guy for 22. We'll leave this guy down at 31. Thank you for your taxes. Do we have anything that does 31? We don't. So you gotta go all the way with the big weight for 40, which is fine. Couldn't kill without the sound anyway, so it's plenty optimal. We got a crit on the middle guy too, so we'll be able to deal with him faster. That kind of hurt. Not too bad. Okay, so he's 2. We can just take him out with a cupcake. Or we could do a bugle on the middle guy. No zap or squirt. We got squirt. We just don't have zap. This like used the original game as a blueprint, so we don't have any zap. And we don't have tune-up either. So I'll go over like what they did real quick with these things. Squirt actually has so instead of being a setup for zap, it actually is just a straight defense reduction if you use it. It applies the drenched effect, which normally does minus 20 damage. I have an item that buffs it to minus 30%. Or plus, I should say. It does that much more damage to a cog with drenched. Drop also has an aftershock thing where it will continue doing damage for a couple more turns. Throws have a self-heal, which is sort of like Corporate Clash's prestige throw. And sound now only targets 3 cogs. Yeah, I can't read either. Sound now only targets 3 cogs, doing full damage to 1 cog and splash damage to the one on his left and the one on his right. Lures work a similar way. They will stun the targeted cog and do defense reduction to the cogs next to them. It no longer, like it did in the original game, prevents them attacking. they will just attack anyway. There's also an item system, which I don't think I've mentioned, doesn't use up a turn. Okay, so we will use the Bugle. The 11 splash will kill the ambulance chaser. The 22 damage will kill the cold collar. And we've still got this guy. Oh, I already selected that. It'll also do 11 damage to him, which will leave him down at 19. I don't want to use up all my drop points, but we kind of gotta. Use the anvil. Do we still have the chance to miss and get a lure moment? No, I don't think lure can miss in this. For people who aren't familiar with the regular game or Corporate Clash, lure is a very important setup because it prevents cogs from attacking at all until you attack them in the regular game. The only thing that can wake them up, besides being hit, is using sound, which is a group attack in the main game. And so it hurts really badly when lure misses, because that's your setup for everything. You're always doing the numbers based on lure. Alright, let's see what all this is. The Jamboree Pack. Grants sound knockback damage. Wow, that's crazy. I'll explain why in a second. And we have the Samba Hat, which means winning a battle within 2 rounds grants an item from a better pool. Specifically pulls from the Progressives item pool as opposed to the default Battle Clears pool. Using the big foghorn to destroy battles counts as winning 2 turns. Very cool. Okay. So the fact that the Jamboree Pack makes sound do knockback damage is significant for reasons. There's a phrase that was common in the OG game and in the newer iterations of the game, and that is don't use sound on lured cogs. This is because traditional boss setups in OG Toontown would be lure all 4 cogs with a group lure, kill the one on the right, a new one will shuffle in, single lure him, kill the one on the right, one will shuffle in on the left, so on and so forth until the battle's over. And if you use sound, it will just unlure all of them, probably lead to all of them attacking, and probably lead to your party members dying. So using, and that's still the case in the modern game. So using sound on lured cogs is like the dumbest thing you can do. Now it is strictly beneficial because of this item, which I think is really funny. Cash register, what is this? Spend 5 beans for a 2-round 15% damage boost in battle only. Oh, that's right, this is a pocket prank, which is another mechanic I'll go over in a second. Conductor hat, plus 10% to sound boost. Zippy Zap, that's speed up, and task reroll. Thank you, Brandon. I appreciate that. See, the unfortunate thing is I want cash register and conductor hat, and I can't afford them. So cash register means we can spend... Wanted to make a copy pasta? I think it's a great copy pasta. I think it has exactly the energy that you want out of a copy pasta. Everyone copy and paste this right now. Compliment me like your life depends on it. I'm gonna ban you if you don't compliment me. So cash register, I don't think we need. We're doing fine. I don't need to be spending money for a 15% damage boost. Conductor hat, on the other hand, just boosting the damage of sound permanently, is really neat because if we've got that Jamboree Pack, we could do a lure into sound build, which again sounds completely wrong to a traditional player, but it is what it is. And we'll go for the speed increase because why not? We're gonna lure some cogs and then we're gonna hit them with sound, which is really weird to say. Bowler hat, tax return. What does that do? Plus 10 damage against Cashbot cogs. Nice, nice. So that's just strictly a boost. Oh, this is the boss room. This guy's gonna wake up. I look very dapper. It's the security goon. That's probably not good. Oh, it's this boss. So these are Skelecogs, which are the skeletons inside cogs. That's why their faces don't match. And each of them has a different immunity. Okay. Thanks to Jamboree Pack, what we can do... So we can lure this guy. It'll get both of them. And it'll hit him with Bugle. Actually, splash damage is 12. 11... Oh, what if it's only going to take 13? It's fine. I just want to see this for myself. Man, knockback damage from sound. What a world. Oh, their immunities are done. Oh no, I wanted to use throw. Wait, why'd the other guy die? Did I crit? That's cool. We'll just squirt on him. On to round 2. Drop immunity, lure immunity. So what we'll do... 20... 42... 42 is a little beefy. I'd like to take him out. This has a whopping 33 knockback damage. But combined with Cupcake, that's only 41 damage. So we will use Squirt. Oh no, that's right, it activates top to bottom. This is a mistake that I keep making. So in this game, oh, their immunities are changing. In this game, Squirt is higher than Lure, which means Squirt will activate before Lure, which is not how it goes in the main game. Squirt has a dramatically different role in this game compared to the original. More people in chat complimenting my hair. I must have done something right today. Yeah, so Lure stuns, but he can still attack. And then Squirt drenches, so he has a defense reduction. Need a Kamfoos job. My channel points are low. I'm a big spender. I wish I could just award channel points. That'd be fun. So I guess I'll show off the Pixie Dust. Pixie Dust is a good item. Because now for 3 turns, we will regenerate 9 laugh. Oh, I'm just gonna kill this guy. We'll use the Bugle to kill this guy with the knockback, and it'll hit this guy a little. Can't relate, I'm rolling in the big bucks. I never spend my channel points. Trivia time. Toontown originally started its development as a Disney attraction called Toontag that you could play at Disney facilities on computers with your friends. You'd play as Disney characters like Mickey, Minnie, Donald, and Goofy, and you'd play tag. And an insane man who made a good video game one day called Jesse Shell convinced them to let him turn it into a proper MMO. I said I'd use it. Fence up. New sound gag. Laugh regen. Sweet Prophet. I was ready. You weren't here earlier. But I explained that just cuz, and I said, I'm gonna use that for trivia time. Alright, now one thing I want to check on. I want to check on that clip. Did that, like, get the whole fact in there? Oh yeah, that's actually perfect, because right after the clip cuts off, it uses the thing. It does the sound effect. No, it's not reused. It's only reused if I say it in a previous trivia time. Oh, we can still get 3D glasses! Oh, there's a laugh boost, though. What does Archer Hat do? Archer Hat plus 2.5% luck per gag used without a crit. The chance resets once you get a crit. Okay. Mint. 3D glasses. What did 3D glasses do again? Lure boost. Ooh. Synergy. Chad, you're gonna make me blush. Alright, we'll go for 3D glasses. Got some synergy with the lure into sound strategy. So we've actually got some anomalies here, so I'll explain those. Anomalies are effects applied to the floor. So we've got mixed bag. Gags apply random status effects to cogs, and Titan security. Cogs are 1 level higher. So they will do more damage and have more health. But it's fine because we got a gag point boost. We can spend a little more each turn. And evasiveness up. I was really hoping that would be an extra turn in there. So an 8, a 5, and an 8. Kind of beefy. Okay, let's see. We're pretty well out of drop. Oh, when did we get this? We have the Awooga. We had some Awoogas in the chat. Even though it's spelled a little differently. Okay, so what would be the smart thing to do here? When Marvel Rival stream? One day. This is my first stream actually testing out PC games with this setup. Besides Balatro. I changed some things behind the scenes, so we're closer to that Marvel Rival stream. 33... Wow, we still just don't have high-level throw gags, and that's holding me back. Because lure into throw is like the bread and butter of Toontown's combat. Let's see. I guess we'll go for old lure into sound. 33, 24... 33, 15, 48. Well, this'll get rid of this guy, and it'll chip into them a little bit. Is trap the one you're missing? Yes, I don't have... Oh, that's right, I don't have any trap yet somehow. So we will find some trap at some point. The next character that we'll do a run as will actually just start with trap and lure. I think I prefer that character to Flippy. Flippy's nice for beginners, though, because he's allowed to die once and get revived. Drenched is minus 43% defense. When did we get that buff? That's helpful. 82 out of 90. Jeez, these guys are tough. And he has damage up. Okay, so minus 43. So roughly this will do... what, like 15 more damage maybe? That's like 57. Some back of the napkin math. This will kill. Oh no, I don't... Oh, I already did that. Thought I just ran out of spending points. I don't know what status effect is doing the bubbles. Gotta figure that out. That's happened in other runs before. Now he has HP regen? That's not good. I have HP regen too, buddy. Just gonna stall a turn to get some other gag points back. Let me figure out what these bubbles are now. poison? I poisoned him. How did I poison him? Nine and 11. Two numbers with no relation. I'll have to look through my items and see if there's one that poisons. Oh, you know what? It's the anomaly on the floor that applies random status effects. That's what it is. +5 throw points. Let's take these guys on. A proxy. A proxy is a thing that's new to this game. So if I look on the wiki here, proxy cogs are variations of normal cogs that have special status effects on them that either buff the cogs or harm the tune. Their differences span anywhere from a simple recolor to a complete new texture, however they always have some relation to a normal cog. So if we look at the breadwinner, he is a modified moneybags. So his whole thing is that he gets +8% damage every turn. Oh, the +5 throw. So that is semi-useful because it gets me +5 throw points. Although, yeah, you're right. It isn't useful because I can't spend those points because I only have the 1 point gag here. This music is about to have me on RuneScape. They do have that kind of energy. I should slip some RuneScape into the playlist. Okay, let's think here. How can we do maximum damage to the banker? So if we can get him with the $5 bill, then that'll be +33 damage. Squirt drop. Squirt drop's a good idea too. I think squirt and lure, because I don't think lure makes drop miss anymore in this version, which is a thing in the base game for people who aren't familiar. If you lure a cog, they step forward, so drop gags will drop behind them, and they will always miss a lured cog. I am really hurting. I need to spend an item right now. Poison damage is helpful too. So I'll use one of my treasures, because that just heals right off the bat. It's not like regen for a turn. Okay, so he has -30% defense, poison is 20 damage around, and knockback damage is 33. I don't actually know for sure if it doesn't miss. I'm pretty sure it doesn't. I haven't seen gags miss at all in this version of the game. Worst mechanic in that game? Yeah. It would make it too easy though. So Aftershock. Yeah, let's just see. Let's experiment, because I don't know. I don't know if it'll do knockback. Let's see. Well, we'll never know, because I did sound, but he will die in a second anyway. I do want to figure that out, though. So he'll just die. So let's figure this out. So that's 11, 29, oh, he's gonna die anyway. We'll just hit him with a flower pot. Let's see if it does knockback. I feel like no. No, it does not do knockback damage. Oh, but it looked like it also didn't unlure him, which is interesting. So drop is potentially an attack that does not take a cog out of lure. This is a very strange battle system for someone familiar with the original game. Yeah, massive info. We do actually have a lot of like digging to do. I'm excited to learn more about this game and check out some of the mods even. Did we get trapped? Oh, we did. We got the banana peel, so I can show how that works. Oh, another proxy. This guy's probably a double talker proxy. Insured. All of the cogs gain 25% defense while this cog is active. Okay, so we want to get rid of him quickly. Um... Let's do some big damage to him. Hope we get poison. The Aftershock could kill him. Going back to it, you gotta add Sea Shanty 2 into the music rotation. Honestly, I'm really surprised that I didn't think that myself. Oh no, he has heals too? That's devious. Because I have been overhauling how we do music. Because I want to use a different program to do it. And so I have been rebuilding playlists. 46. Oh, Aftershock's gonna kill this guy. It's massive. Maybe we'll just do the same thing on this guy. We don't need all that damage. The Aftershock will come for him. Oh no, we got poison too, so he's definitely dead. Ouch. That hurts. Spelda's Jilly Beloved is playing in the background and we're missing it. Is it? Oh yeah. So I was testing the the music thing and I forgot to turn that back off. You get out of here. How do I work this newfangled program? Where's the music label? There it is. Been too ashamed to admit this whole time. 25 years, I have no idea what TOONTOWN is. Oh, it's a lot of fun. And this is a very, very different take on TOONTOWN. I'm gonna pop my ice cream cone. We do actually have a rare throw opportunity. You missed critical lore. Do I got a lore dump again? Ah, spider! Oh! Oh, there's a spider on my desk. Oh. That was... Oh, I'm scared. Show it? Hold on a second. I need, like, something... Can I actually get him? Surely. Hold on, chat. I'll be back in a second. I did grab it with my hands. I smacked it because I didn't have anything. I lost it earlier. I didn't know if I'd seen it right. I'm not gonna eat it. I'm not gonna eat the spider. Give me a sec. Chad, I'm not gonna eat the spider. Okay, so before we get Toontown lore, we need spider lore. So I was sitting right here earlier this morning. I had just woken up, and I look over to my left, and as the sun is shining through my window, I see what looks to be a spider descending down from the ceiling. And I get up, I scramble, I grab a piece of paper to go kill it, because I do not like those creatures in my room. And as I blinked, my eyes were still like watery because I woke up. I blinked and it was gone, and I'm like, did I even really see a spider? So I'm like, that's it. I'm cleaning. I'm looking for any webs in the room. I didn't see any cobwebs. I flipped over my couch because it went behind my couch, and I vacuumed the underside of the couch, the back of the couch, the floor behind the couch. I'm like, there's no way it could have gotten away from me that quickly. Lo and behold, here it is, crawling up onto my desk while I am doing my job. Streamer definitely saw a spider. I did see a spider. Trivia time. Oh no. When Notch was working on Minecraft, he was trying to code pigs, and he made the limbs go on wrong because he did the math bad. And it was a weird-shaped creature. So he was like, what if this was actually a different kind of creature? He textured it green, made it explode, now it's a creeper. That was dangerous. I was forced to do, like low-level normie trivia. Oh, come on. Back in the day when Minecraft was a little indie operation, Notch hired an artist called Doc to redo the game's art style, and he added Steve into the game as a mob in an art style that doesn't match the blocky aesthetic of the game. That was for the first trivia time. He also added a frog character called Rana, a green character called Beast Boy, and Steve but black, and he called him Black Steve. Doc didn't last very long in the project. Get the streamer more redeems. I'll go back and I'll caption, or I'll rename those clips for the corresponding trivia so that you can know what they are. Black Steve is legendary. I like this new feature. Okay. Let me get like a fact in the chamber. I need to like think of some more okay. I think I have some more trivia. So I'll be ready. You gotta be kidding me. Nintendo made an accessory for the N64 called the N64DD, which could play games off of discs. It had very few games, but one of them was the F-Zero X expansion kit, which was an expansion game for F-Zero X, which added features like a track editor and additional tracks, including a Rainbow Road track from Mario Kart, which is cool. You can't get me. I'm ready for the trivia. I have to research for the next stream. I am gonna have to. If you hit me with trivia time again, I'm gonna give you Charizard's Japanese name is Lizardon, which is funny because he's like a lizard. What if we want more? The Kingdom Hearts games are a beloved series of JRPGs for the PS2 made by Square Enix and Disney, and they received post-launch support in the form of the Final Mix editions, which added additional content but only came out in Japan and wouldn't be released in the West until 2013, when the HD collections began coming out, and those content updates were rolled into the international versions of those releases. You can't get me tonight. I'm not going to get got. The Mega Man series has a number of names which are different between the English and Japanese versions. Mega Man is actually called Rockman. His rival Proto Man is actually called Blues for some reason. Dr. Light is actually called Dr. Wright. I'm not safe from the trivia ever. There's channel points out there, and they're being spent. I gotta upload the streak to YouTube? Yeah, I do. Gotta upload the clips channel. Can I request a specific game fact like I want a Kingdom Hearts fact? You can informally request it, and I could comply. Or I could just bail and say something else. I'm not gonna roll that into the requirement. Alright. I'm gonna do this battle, I'm gonna recalibrate, and I'm gonna do the Toontown lore. Now that I've adequately scrambled my brain. Okay, I saw that. I'm like, that better not be a whatchamacallit coming in. We save our channel points for 5 streams from now. One Kingdom Hearts fact, please. Okay, I'll do it because it's not a part of trivia time because no one redeemed trivia time. It's part of trivia time. In Kingdom Hearts, Riku wears funny pants that look dumb that have 2 layers and straps, and people are like, those are some Final Fantasy looking pants. They're actually fishing pants and they're real because he lives on an island. So it actually makes sense. It's not just Final Fantasy belts and zippers, which is usually the case. Is that a trivia fact? Yeah. It's trivia. And then they added zippers everywhere, and then they added zippers everywhere. They just did it because Tetsuya Nomura is into that. You should look up Lulu from Final Fantasy X, who just like wears a dress made of belts. Belts and zippers. I said that during trivia time. I can't use it now. Dang, that would have been an easy one. Got a laugh boost. When I feel that I am safe, I will give the Toontown lore. Currently, though, the floor is lava. Safe from me for at least 5 streams? Oh, if you all just, like, coordinate trivia time in 5 streams, I swear. What's gonna be 5 streams from now? Let me look at the calendar. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3... 4, 5. Maybe I'll stream again so that it falls on a Monday. This is my informal announcement that I'll be streaming next Sunday too, playing something random that isn't Clair Obscur or Pokemon. Perhaps this, perhaps something else. That way trivia time hits Clair Obscur instead of Pokemon. Because I can do that during Clair Obscur, I can't do that during Pokemon. Alternatively, you could catch me off guard, coordinate, and just hit me during Pokemon anyway. It's up to you. Straw Hat, what does this do? Minus 15% trap damage, plus 30% trap damage to proxy and boss cogs. Well, we don't have... it's a Mugiwara. We don't have, like, a trap-centric strategy, so this is fine. Okay, I'm going to give the lore of Toontown again. If anyone got hit with ads, feel free to give me your primes to get out of the ads. Want a break from the ads? Give me a second. Let me think. 33, 16, whatever. We'll hit him with this. It's the Toontown lore. I think I gave events slightly out of order. There was a dude who approached Disney named Jesse Shell, and he was like, "Hello, Disney. I'd like to make a video game for you. But he knew Disney, and he knew Disney didn't care that much about video games, and he said, it's a virtual theme park, and Disney was like, we do theme parks, that's kind of cool. And it turned into a thing called ToonTag, which was like an attraction at like Disney facilities. I want to say it was at Disney Fun Zones. I don't think it was really Disney World or like Disneyland. It was something different. What was it? Let me look it up. Oh no, it was at Disney World. It was Disney's Internet Zone at Epcot, where they had like internet-based computer games that you could play. So they had a LAN game called ToonTag, which ran in an early version of the TOONTOWN engine, where people could play as Mickey and friends and just play tag. And Disney was like, you know what? This is pretty cool. If we give you some money, could you like do something more with this? And he's like, yeah. So he made an MMO, which was neat and had a neat little battle system, but was not ultra mechanically complex. And its claim to fame was that it was safe for kids because it like restricted communication using its speed chat system. It had it was easy to learn and hard to master, unless you were an adult, in which case it was pretty easy to master. But because the game was fun to play and had a neat community, players always wanted the game to be something more. So Disney, who never actually cared about the game too much, shut it down in 2013 after hackers became a problem. And fans who saw an opportunity got their hands on the source code, put up private servers. The first one was Toontown Rewritten, which was just the game as usual with some more content updates. Disney decided not to be litigious about it, and we're like, you know what? If you guys want to run your server and not make money, we're not going to stop you. That's probably because Jesse Shell had some input in that. And then other games happened. The most notable one was Corporate Clash, which turned it into a real mechanically complex MMO. And now Toontown is like a genre or scene or fandom, something different. And there's all these little games like this coming out. I think there's also like a co-op, like roguelike or dungeon crawler or whatever you'd call it that's on its way. This is a hard boss, and I don't really like it. And this game is neat because some dude was like, what if I made a Toontown roguelike? And so it's a roguelike which turns the high-speed communication challenges of the OG game into like single-player puzzle challenges and also platforming challenges, as you can see, which is a really neat way to translate the game to single-player. Oh, I can't get that button. I have to lock in really hard on this one. It's okay if we die. Flippy gets one free death. That's his thing. Okay. They just had to take out Disney characters like the mouse? Yeah. I don't know if Rewritten even did that at first. I mean, they did. They took out the actual NPCs, but there is still like Disney iconography in the game. Corporate Clash did actually just remove mentions of Disney characters. Wizard hat, task reroll. I don't care about task reroll. Medium pouch. Medium pouch. Increases the gag point capacity to 15, which would allow us to throw out 3 level 4 or 5 gags or 2 level 6 or 7 gags in a single turn without using vouchers. Or there's the Wizard hat. Gags targeting defeated cogs will adjust to a different cog if possible. I think we'll go with this. So anomalies are modifiers to the floor, which could be good things or they could be bad things. Kingdom Hearts has 13 letters, and a lot of the different character trios have 13 letters in their names. Pokemon Gold and Silver had a legendary called Lugia, which was intended to be female, but they made it genderless, which really made the host distraught. If you speed up the ambient audio on the GameCube menu, how are you doing this? If you speed up the ambient audio on the GameCube menu, it's the Famicom Disk System theme song. Nintendo worked on Super Mario Bros. And Zelda at the same time, and intended for the two games to be like companions in development in two separate games. Link is called Link because he's meant to be a link to the player. Legend of Zelda was inspired by the adventures that Miyamoto, the game's producer, had as a kid. Donkey Kong was produced as a conversion for a failing game called Radar Scope, so as to not screw up the business of Nintendo of America on a shit game. How did you do that? There's no possible way you people have that many channel points. That didn't count. I'm very confused. Wait, can you just award points? Is that like a real thing? I feel like you're missing facts too, because I couldn't count how many facts I needed. None of those count. None of those count. The copy pasta. I think I'm gonna add that to a command. That was something. So wait, is it possible to award channel points? Is that like a thing that can be done? Or did you change the price of it? Because if you can change the price of it, that would be big for the potential of tax returns in the future. You can refund them? Oh. So I can issue tax returns. Neat. Chat, at the end of the year, we're going to do the tax return stream. Just did it to everyone for 10 seconds. That was scary. I don't know if I talked about it, but we got the Pompadour, which has an effect also. Minus 10 damage, plus 2 defense, plus 2 evasiveness, plus 2 luck, plus 2 speed, plus 2 max laugh. It was such a good effort. I was trying. I got a lot of facts, and I'm throwing all of them out, and I'm reusing them, and I'm deleting the clips. This just... I guess I gotta make like a clips channel for stuff like this now. Okay. So, Jackson, you asked me about anomalies? Yeah, the modifiers on the floor. So these are modifiers. Time crunch will add a battle timer. Volatile market will make cog HP vary. There was one that added random status effects to gags. There's others that just straight up raise the level of cogs. What's the hex code of the original Pac-Man? I don't know. I'm not old. That's an old man game. Trivia time. Is that a clip of the flurry? Did you get the flurry? Rip my channel points. It was a valiant effort. I gotta hydrate. Hold on. I'll queue that one up for after this timer. Actually, I can pause. It's no longer an online game. This is no longer Toontown Online. That was the mole. I did it. New trap gag. Police hat. Okay, what does that do? Plus 10 damage against Lobot cogs. Neat, so that's just another straight buff. I gotta recover from that flurry of trivia. Got you saying rapid fire trivia quotes and going, there's no people you have that many points. You people. Don't you people me again. Archer hat. Also, before I forget, scroll up in chat for this. I've modded Nick because he prevailed with Krabby the other day. I'm a man of my word. In my stream, all you need to be a mod is to win Pokemon battles. But only if they're really funny. Banker, plus 8% damage every turn. We can handle this. Chad, I gotta like recombobulate my whole being now. That was crazy. Oh, that's right, we have a timer on this floor. Don't give that crabby lover mod access. You can't just call a guy a crabby lover. You can't do that. We don't like crabby lovers here. What about Kingler? 52, 39, and the proxies really are like tough. They break up the flow a little bit. They're harder to beat. Not harder, they just take more. We'll do this again. Get some self-heal. September. The only purple emote we like in chat is Grimace Please. Oh good, laugh boost. Krabby has never let me down, like my dad. Have you ever seen them in a room together? 39. This will work. Kingdom Hearts characters are organized into trios, and in general the game has a lot of numerical repetition, like a lot of instances of the number 13. That's the whole fact. That clip's gonna be me giving a fact and then staying really quiet. Sort of starting to get pummeled here. Ooh, that's a big laugh boost. The ice cream treasure. Do that dance, please. I'll do that dance. Oh, banana. Thank you for the Prime sub. If we ever get you know what? I'll set a lower, more realistic goal. If we ever get 25 subscribers, we currently have 12. And and we maintain it for 2 months. I will do the Toon... No, you know what? Forget the maintaining it. If we just get 25 subs, I'll do the Toontown dance, which is actually called a happy dance in the lore, because you do it when you win. It's their culture. Some would say it's not appropriate for me to wear it as my costume, but you know what? I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna do it for chat. Hot dog dance. Hot dog, hot diggity dog. That hot dog. Also, clip that I said that because I will forget that promise. More treasures, very nice. Gonna need them when I get pummeled. I had an impression that this game was kind of easy. I think my first couple runs I just kind of got really lucky, because I am actually having to think about things now. Gotta do max damage on this guy. Aftershock will get him. I think I gotta pop a pixie dust. So what we'll do is one of these. Glad he's just doing damage up and not actually attacking. Please miss. Oh, he's doing it too. Okay, 51, 43. 43, 43, 43. That'll take out that one. And now the other one should be a lot easier to take out. Holding you to it. Someone asked me to hydrate at some point. I have now hydrated. 14, 26. That'll work. Could have did more water at some point. All this yapping's drying out my throat. New lure gag. And one of those. What do we get? The big magnet, finally. A group lure that actually gets some good knockback damage. Got a new trap gag. Got some defense up. Good stuff happening. I was afraid you were stringing me along. Get it? Because his name is the Big Cheese. And it's like string cheese. It's probably become obvious at this point, but every bad guy is like a business trope. The Big Cheese, the double talker, the yes man. Got name droppers, ambulance chasers, backstabbers. That's another like fun thing from the development of Toontown. Early in development, these guys were called suits, not cogs, and they weren't robots. They were just businessmen. And some stupid executive at Disney, some son of some guy that no one likes, was like, I don't like that. That's kind of offensive. And so they had to change them to robots. Bro is kind of a suit. Insured. So this guy's 25% extra defense when this guy's around. Ooh, we have the whole fruit pie now. That's a good throw. Kamfoo rolls, we love to see it. I wonder if that's like more used than Kamfoo Pog at this point. Twitch like shows me that somewhere, but I don't remember where. This'll work. Other than the backpack, do we ever get to increase our max gags? No. Because, we can use vouchers to have more points. So that's how we're meant to, like, bypass the limits. There might be some other upgrades that I don't know about. I'm not for sure. Because I haven't played this a ton. The way that gags work is weird in this, because it's not, like, finite. So, at any given time, you're able to use... it was 10. What was it? Yeah, so 10 points of any single track at once. And we can use a total of a 15-point cost. So I could use... I don't know, I could use like two sevens. A 7 from one track and a 7 from another track. And because we're able to legally use 15 per turn, that's fine. As long as we don't exceed the number of points available in each track, which regenerate by 2 every turn. So if I use no squirt gags, then in one turn I'll have 2 more points. So it's like a constantly renewing point system. So we do have infinite gags, but we have limits on how many we can use at a time. Gooning fish? I'm a big fan of that emote. Yeah, it renews. Bird nest. What does bird nest do? Plus 20% drop damage and -1 aftershock round. The wiki adds this is more of a side grade than a direct upgrade, adding more direct damage in exchange for less damage over time. This could hurt in longer boss fights as the 20% extra drop damage does not completely restore the lost damage from the 3rd aftershock hit. Yeah, I like the base game. I think the base game is a great optimized system, and I want to do a 4-stack with the boys at some point in history. But I do like this game too. This is neat. I wanna see all there is to see in this game too. I think the fact that this fandom is big enough to get fan games like this is really cool. Down whenever, very cool. I'm gonna set this guy up. $174, let's see, 39, 44, so that's just better. Hopefully this kills. I mean, the aftershock definitely will. Oh, it critted. It definitely kills. Okay, so now... let's drench him. $30 lure. This should be enough. Saw a video for Claire Obscure where these guys set up a way to play co-op with 3 people with each person controlling a character. That would be dope. That is actually kind of cool. I like the idea of, like, finding ways to turn single-player games into co-op. Is it like a mod, or is it like all 3 controllers work and they just use one when their respective character is up in combat? Probably the second one, right? Because now that I'm thinking about it, that first one will require, like, extensive modding of the game. I'll take 2 turns regardless. $40, $50. There was definitely a more optimal way to play that, but that timer was a pain. Put it with the flower pot. It seemed like a local multiplayer mod, but the guy said he had their controller synced to his PC and he just streamed it on Discord. Interesting. They must have, like, streamed their controller inputs to one source and all, like, controlled the player 1 controller and just, like, acted when appropriate. Oh, hey. It does show the stats here. Was that always the case? Could have sworn that it didn't. What if that was a setting I changed somehow? Okay, monocle. Shows a detailed description for items when you're nearby them. Reveals an... Oh, it's because I have the monocle. The monocle does this. That's interesting. Thought I just somehow missed the item descriptions this whole time. Get out of here, moles. Oops. I thought there was a platform there. My eyes lied to me. One, we'll never get over there in time. Oh, there's our moles. Roman helmet. Cogs are instantly defeated when below 8% HP. I like that. I gotta say, like, early impressions, I feel like this game doesn't have enough items that are, like, really, really tricky. There are some that have some trade-offs, but there are like a lot of items that are just strictly good. I want more of a trade-off. Like, I get this, but it like doesn't have synergy with my strategy and might even jeopardize it. But I guess that's kind of hard when you can't choose not to pick up an item unless it's in a store. Ooh. Mustache, your new best friend. Man, I want that. Unlike this Expedition 33 video, but it has spoilers. Tragic. I wonder if I'd get enough jelly beans from the boss. Probably not. Let me figure out what this does. There's no page on the wiki. This must be a newer item. Then we're gonna be safe and just take the laugh boost. This boosts drop gags. No, we're fine. I like to conserve my money in case I find a cool, expensive item. Got another mole boss. Unlures at the end of the round, which is no longer an issue for us. Because we can just hit him with one of these. Ooh, we have a crazy drop gag now. Maybe I should have got the drop power up. Calling in the reinforcements. So what I'll do is 39, 18. This will do a good amount of damage. So now what I can do is I can lure this guy, hit him with the sound, and the splash damage will kill the short change. How are we doing now? 172? This will kill. Oh, and it critted. Man, I'm a little annoyed that whenever I like do the math in my head and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna pull out this thing and it'll kill, I think. I just get a crit, so of course it'll kill. Like, no setup required. Whatever, we got a luck up, we got a new drop gag. Got a pixie dust. Got a zippy zap. Maybe I should go grab that trap item or that drop item while I still can. I think I'm gonna do that. Cause that's just 10% more damage for drop gags, which is pretty good. Let's go drive the car the wrong way. So now that we can see anomalies, mask plus 10% evasiveness. That's just strictly good. Baseball cap plus 20% throw damage, minus 7% throw self-heal. I don't think I like that. Ooh, here's something interesting. Fez reduces the jelly bean cost of all shop items by 5. Cogs are 1 level lower. Receive a 10% heal after every battle. Oh, we got crazy anomalies. I'm going here. Got really lucky. Faulty security and victory cry. New squirt gag. Can I get a turn? Oh, I got a turn. We can do 3 in 1 turn now. Massive. This is my favorite facility, because in the base game, this is the one I spent the most time in as a kid, because it's the first one and I wasn't that good at the game. But I felt great when I got here. Do the runs have an ending or is it infinite? They do have an ending. There's an infinite mod out there, and I think that'd be cool to try out in combination with some other mods. So we'll see about that. But for now, it is finite. Oh good, we have that timer gone because it was an anomaly from last time. 39, 44. What we can do now this might kill, right? Finite is the way to go. Yeah, especially because like these runs run long. You can see the timer in the top left. Although this isn't real time, this is like battle time. So I think finite is the way to go. I think it's more fitting with this game like being like a puzzle solving game and not like, oh, there's a tide of bad luck that's coming to get you because this is a roguelike and you're just gonna die eventually. Like, no, I like being able to solve the puzzle. I think that's cool. This might kill. I like being able to succeed. I get more satisfaction out of like succeeding better than like, oh, this is finally the time I get to succeed in the first place. Did some research. It looks like you use Parsec to have everyone remote into one PC, then use the local co-op mod that lets you assign a controller to a specific character per person, but only one person controls the exploration outside combat. That makes sense. That's a pretty cool way to play the game. You get to save mid-run, right? Yes, you can save mid-run. I don't wanna click it to show the dialogue. There is like a load game button. And I feel like I've seen a save dialogue. Probably in battle. Plus 3% damage. Hello, goon. Got 2 proxies here. That could be annoying. But then we got a defense boost. I don't know what he said. All of the cogs gain 25% damage while this cog is active. And this guy gives defense. Oh, these guys are tough. I have a pink slip if I ever need it, and I haven't used my free death yet. Playing as Flippy, there's not a lot of tension. Okay, so I'm just going to take this guy off the board. And then, sound is always safe. No, because it'll only hit 1. No, sound will trigger first. It'll hit all of them. That's right, the trigger order. And then I'll start chipping away at this guy with Aftershock. I just want one of these big guys dead immediately. $136, $112. It's more Aftershock on this guy. We got a crit, that's good. That went a long way. Take 13 Aftershock. What if he took more Aftershock? Oh, I can't just do it. I'm never gonna use these. I'm gonna drop 3 flower pots on this guy's head. See if I get lucky with crits, because I think it'd be funny. Nope, not that lucky, just 1 crit. I think the Aftershock just kills him, though. No mercy. Oh, that's right. We have the anomaly where it just kills when they get down to 8% health. Hypno goggles. It was called a mind goggles. Very neat. Right, before I do this section, I'm gonna go see what my dog wants, because he's barking. And I'm gonna get some new water, because I'm completely out. So give me just a minute. because I had to go fight an even bigger spider. No, I just... Banjo did not like his food, and he needed me to put human food in it so that he would eat it. Because he does that. He's like, I know you have better food in the fridge. At this point in the game, we're using a max of 15 points a turn and getting back 12 if we use Trap 2. I'm liking how this resource management is set up. Is that a thing? Do we have a thing that does that with Trap? I'm gonna like getting more jelly beans after we get this fez. This is a new room. I haven't seen this one yet. What are we gonna get? Ooh, new lure gag. I think that's the maximum one. Yes, we've maxed out lure. 107 knockback. That'll be nice. Nothing here. The fun room. That hurts. The boys. Here to take a few turns with me. You get it? Because he's a spin doctor. Let's see. What do we got here? That'll kill this guy. My streamer does not dodge the spinning cogs, he just runs forward and prays, my goat. Yes, sir. We do not dodge obstacles in this house. We just hope that they don't hit us. Oh, that's right. If we beat it in 2 battles, we get items. I should really, just go hard to beat these bosses quickly. Like, what if I just, Oh, that's our last drop voucher, though. I don't know about that. Let's see. 107. We can do this in 2 turns. But he'll take more knockback damage than he even has health. Let's hit him with a cupcake. Poor guy. Ooh, 15 beans. That's pretty good. Ooh, +6 boost. That's really good. Got the ladder. That's a consumable that just boosts every stat. I refuse to pay for my misdeeds. There's 3 proxies here. Okay, so we got defense, +8 damage. Oh, and this guy does less damage, but +1 turn. This is also making me want to play Corporate Clash. I'm telling you, me, you, and 2 others as a 4-stack could destroy that game. It would also be a sick stream. Or the legendary 8-stack. Which actually just sounds like hell to coordinate. So this will kill this guy. So our new goal is to try to kill in 2 turns. Yeah. I'm gonna cook here. We're gonna do this in 2 turns. Especially if I get lucky with crits. TT roguelike go burr. It do go burr. Welcome. Having some fun here playing TOONTOWN the GRINDWORKS. That guy's dead. This will be easy to deal with. -30 defense. And like any lure is going to be really helpful. 67 plus 30 or no. I guess if it's -30 defense, that would be like the same as +30 attack. Probably, maybe. So let's say this does like 18 more damage. Like 85. No matter what we do, if we do this, we're fine. I just want to do it in 2 turns so that I get the item. We like getting the items. 10 beans, that's pretty good. We got the boss coming up. Okay, what do we got here? Unstoppable Gobstopper? What does this do? Grants immunity to obstacle damage for 10 seconds. That's right, we don't have a pocket prank yet. Aviators, plus 20 damage against proxy cogs? That's useful. Gag track frame, gag voucher pack. Plus 20% damage against proxy cogs is pretty good. Obstacle damage is not like a thing I struggle with. I just run directly into the spinning gears. Oh hey, here's the obstacle damage thing, boss. I think this is just a platforming challenge. There's the platform that goes up. Look at this guy. He knows he looks cool. that every button? Oh, yep, because there's the elevator. Good thing I didn't get left behind. Ooh, elephant trunk. I'm not a big fan of that sequence because there's no actual boss and it's not too hard. We're on our way though. Okay, let's see. Plus 10 damage on the first round of every battle. Cogs are 1 level lower. Destroyed cogs may drop jelly beans, so that's just a good floor. Task reroll. 20% increased max laugh. Sleepy treasure. Plus 10 damage to the floor. Cogs are 1 level lower. I feel like there need to be more negative anomalies. Either that or we just have crazy luck. Got faulty security. I'm gonna go for this one. Is it? Oh, the faulty factory? You know, come to think of it, I haven't seen this floor before. Let's do it. Got plus 20 max laugh, so what's the worst that could happen? Got some damage up, got some laugh boost. Very nice. Alright, let's see what's faulty about this place. I forgot that there are secret floors. I found one time. I don't remember which one it was. Pink slip, that's pretty good. Basically, if the name is different than normal, it's secret. Gotcha. Up. Oh, can't trick me, platform. Look at me blowing through here. Streamer almost got baited. Ooh, this is a new room. Haven't seen this before. New trap gag. Ah. I did the same thing I did again. Gotta jump like gear tooth to gear tooth. There we go. Can I jump up on top of the boxes? No, I can't. Ooh, there's a chest up there. Pixie wings. Plus 20% healing effectiveness and minus 5% damage. That's a decent trade-off. It's kind of neat. Oh, well, I'm down here now. Oh, I can't jump on these guys. Yeah, I can. There's a chest in every room, basically. Getting a lot of items this run. I like this run. These boxes aren't pushable like they are sometimes in the base game. There's the chest. It's in the same spot it was last time. Sometimes more than one per room, too. Like, every single room? Even, like, that one that we were in where I didn't find anything, was it just, like, hidden? What was that? Plus 5 damage, minus 15 luck. So there's a chest in that room back there. I'll go back for it. Most rooms have at least one. Let me check to make sure. They don't, then they have battles. This one seemed to not have either. Parkour fits this game much better than the original. Hated having to wait for my team to actually progress and run. Yeah. Also give loot. I think this room just is like an interstitial room. Yeah, that room just didn't have anything. The big feeder. You don't know who you're facing. Yeah, I do. I'm facing the big feeder. Got smacked around a little bit. Maybe I'll... well, you have the pixie wings. Maybe I can self-heal. We'll see. Let's see, how can I do this in 2 turns? Paint room and room before that had loot. Dang, I'll have to remember for next time. I must not have just looked hard enough. The piano will kill. But statue would also kill this guy. We could kill the big feeder. Or... that's a good point. I didn't think about that. On one of the pour spouts. Gotcha. I'll just make this easy on myself and lure him. It's 41. So this will kill this guy. At least assuming it wasn't changed since I played, it's been a minute. I don't know. This is, I started playing the other day, but this is basically my introduction to the game. I think I just have to use a better lure. And then I guess I can just hit him with anything at this point. Oh, there's a crowd control mod. That would be really cool for streams. So, anyone in chat, if you don't know about crowd control is really neat. It's probably changed since I've last, like, seen a stream with it, but in general, you can use, like, a currency to redeem certain effects that do things in the game. So you could help the streamer, or you could mess with the streamer. That would be really cool. I did not know there was crowd control for this. That's really cool. It's not native to the crowd control launcher, but you can find the mod in the GRINDWORKS Discord. I'm gonna have to look into that. I don't have a lot of throw points. Pop 2 trunks, and then I could probably find a way to kill these guys all in one turn. These guys would just be super low. That's like 10 whole sound points though. Still, might be worth it. Oh, and that sound means ads are coming up in about a minute. We have a sound voucher. I can do this. Oh, but you know what? It's the splash, so it won't just straight kill these guys. It won't get them as close as I thought it would get them. Still take me a lot of getting used to that. This doesn't just do the same damage to all of them. I bet this will get us somewhere. Yeah, that got us somewhere. Ooh, that was a big heal. 47. Out of squirt points. I should use squirt. D5, 42, 14, 42. So I need at least 27. Seltzer bottle. No, I forgot. They changed the order. Squirt goes after lure. That's so hard to get used to. Well, so much for two-turning that one. Punch up bubblegum. To save points, do we ever just low-level lure plus trap at the end of a round? We could definitely do that. In fact, there's a character, the only other character that I have so far, where that's really beneficial on. Wow, these guys are powerful. I have to fire one of these guys. Actually, you get to fire this guy because he makes damage happen over time. Hopefully the proxy boost will take us over the top. Maybe, hopefully. Oh, the aftershock's gonna kill him. That's a crazy heal. At least we mostly nullified it. Okay, let's think about this. Let's try that and see how it goes. So we did one of these. Might not be the best guy to try it on, because he does a lot of damage. But we did get some points back. If we get lucky enough to get the gag pouch, the gag backpack, and the star glasses, then I just go ham. Gotta get more familiar with some of these items. Let's see, the gag pouch. It's not on the wiki. Star glasses plus 5 points to all tracks at the beginning of a battle. That's really good. Gag backpack. That's not on the page either. Yeah, we have pouch. Somewhere. Yeah, there's pouch. Backpack is the -1 cost item. Gotcha. By the way, because you seem to be pretty knowledgeable about the game, is there like any good resource out there right now that has information on all this? Are there like links in the Discord to good stuff? Maybe even guides in there? Because I know there's like a wiki, and that's been pretty helpful, but it seems like there's stuff missing here and there. Star glasses gives 5 points to all at the start of the round. Yeah. That is a crazy combo. The wiki basically gotcha. Star glasses do just sound like one of the better items. Or get the perma monocle mod. That honestly sounds like a good idea. I think being able to see what the items do is something that I'd like to just be able to do all the time. Maybe we'll do that for the next round, actually. So I don't have to keep tabbing out. These guys are kind of beefy. I think I have great options for just outright killing them immediately. $87. This will kill this guy. This will get this guy started. Oh, that's right. Squirt goes first. I don't like that. But in that case, maybe I just, oh, we want to kill that guy because we can just get him. This will work. Oh, crit. Nice. Okay, so we'll hit this guy because that'll do some damage. I'll hit this guy for 36, take him down to 58. And we'll We'll save him. And this guy's still around, so we will... Let's see. I'll do 71 plus 87. That's 158. So then he'll still have... He'll have a lot of damage left. We'll just smack him with smack him with this. Oh, but it goes first. Oh, it killed him though. Am I just really bad at math tonight? That I'm doing all my numbers wrong? I'm not complaining. Ooh, birthday cake. Okay, I assume there are no other chests in here. I have to start remembering to, like, look very intently for these things. I think we're good. The spin wad, the back mingler. I like these new cogs. 4, 87. That'll consume all our throw though. Star glasses would be nice right now. Oh, nice, a crit. Saves me a pie. Another trap voucher. Who's this guy? Plus 8 damage every turn. Surgeon White. Oh, he's like a shark. But like a business shark. The Big Doctor might be my new favorite cog. I love these like original cogs. I think there's like a cog maker in this too. That would be fun to mess around with. Drenched and lured. But I don't have a lot of throw points. How many vouchers do we have? Got a fair bit. It's probably overkill. This might be underkill. Nah, you know what? I think it'll kill. It'll definitely kill because we're going to do this first. Actually, it killed by itself. So we can just, do to one of these. Goodbye, Big Doctor. My favorite new cog. Red jelly bean. Another laugh boost. More beans. More beans is always nice. Juggling cubes. It's our consumable luck boost. I assume that's everything in the room. I don't see anything. I'm excited to see who the boss is here. Which is coming up now. Plus 10 evasiveness, minus 20% defense. Not a big fan of that. Plus 10% damage against boss bot cogs. Let me just do this so I can see with monocle. Heals 50% of your max laugh. That's not bad. Plus 5 defense. This is just a strict upgrade, but it's 10. It's 20. 10. I like Golf Hat. We'll boost our defense too. It's out of order. Made you look. Signed the clowns. That's kind of great. You actually fell for it. I think this is based on like old like scrapped Toontown content. I think that was a thing super early on. That's right. Way back when cogs were going to be suits. When defeated, they were going to turn into clowns. Because super early in development, they weren't robots. They were just business guys. That's kind of funny. Unlures at the end of the round. Okay. Well, we're definitely not doing this in 2 turns. So let's see. So we're just taking out dudes for a while. When the game came out, they were robots, but early in development, the idea was, oh, these are just business guys. Which I think is funny. Let's see here. Can we kill the telemanager? We could hit him with Storm Cloud. Could hit him with this. Could hit him with this. Would it do enough damage? It would be. I feel like we're probably just gonna get a lucky crit. Thank you again for paying your taxes. Look forward to your tax return at the end of the year. Now that I know that's a thing I can do. Thank you for the taxes. You've been canceled. No one's canceling me. I haven't said bad words on the internet yet. Pop quiz. What do you get if you cross a cocker spaniel with a poodle and a rooster? Cock-a-poodle-doo. I assume he just, like, kills me if I'm wrong. That's a fun attack. Okay, let's see. Take this guy out pretty quickly. Do I have a throw voucher? I do. Then I could get some pretty substantial damage in on this guy. Crit would have been nice. Well, there's our crit. The one we didn't need. Oh, another pop quiz. What did the big chimney say to the little chimney? You're too young to smoke. I figured it'd be something like that. Okay, let's see. Gotta do as much damage as we can to this guy quickly. Could have been taking advantage of Aftershock, I just realized. They're clobbering me. Oh, hold on, this is a bad time. How does a sick sheep feel? Bad. This guy better not have a pop quiz too. Thank you for keeping me hydrated, chat. Nebulix TTV, thank you for the raid. I don't think we have a notification set up for raid, but we got raided with 5 viewers. Thank you. How'd your stream go? What did you guys play? Welcome Raiders, everybody welcome the Raiders. Thank you Apex Lug for the taxes. We're here playing some Toontown the Grindworks. Don't know if there's any Toontowners in the raid. Been grinding on TTR, stream out well. Nice, good to hear. W raid, welcome indeed. Welcome new boys. Hey Nebulix, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Like I said, we're playing the Grindworks. I don't know how familiar the internet is with the Grindworks yet, but it's a single-player roguelike Toontown game that has been out for a few months now, but I learned about it the other day. And I'm checking it out, seeing what it's all about. I'm having a great time with it. Love a Grindworks stream. Well, I love doing a Grindworks stream, so that's good to hear. Glad you guys are all here. What's green and loud? I gotta lock in, hold on. Froghorn? That answer is correct. We're running out of gags here. We're not gonna lose this. We'll just, we'll do one of these. Trivia for the raid boys. Oh no, trivia time. There exists a Super Nintendo game called Phalanx, and it's like a space shooter, but in America its cover art is just an old man sitting in a rocking chair playing a banjo, and everyone who saw that game as a youth went, "What is this game?" Brought it home and were surprised to see that it was a shooter. Yes, for anyone who's new here, Trivia Time is one of our channel points rewards, and how that works is I have 30 seconds to give a random piece of game trivia. If I don't get it, I have to give a gift sub, or if I repeat myself, I have to give a gift sub. A sound will play in a second, and then that clip gets posted to chat, so Twitch has receipts. It's a lot of fun. These people in my chat, my mod refunded the trivia times, and they all just spammed me with trivia times. That I almost had a heart attack. We're not even counting that one. Yeah, no pressure. Aftershock. Aftershock is gonna help us out here. We'll play this one out. Oh, we got the crit. Very cool. Yeah, so for anyone new, that's one of our 3 big redeems. We also have 1,000 points, and you get to hear a TTS dad joke. Maybe someday I'll be the one doing the dad jokes. And for 5,000 channel points, I gotta open up the next stream with a run of Balatro. If I veto it, I gotta play 2 runs. Yeah, you were hitting with a lot of redeems.
What do you get if you cross a turkey with a ghost? A poultrygeist.
That's a good one. I got the audio playing right this time, right? You guys heard that? I figure I did, but can never be too careful. Didn't work that one time. Executive office. So this is our last one. Heard what? Funny streamer. So here's our final floor. We've got 80 left, and we don't have a lot of gag points, but by George, we're gonna get this done. New trap gag. New sound gag. Ooh, foghorn. And portable hole. What are our gags looking like now? Actually, we got most of them. That's pretty good. It took us a while to get trap, and throw for that matter. We didn't have any trap for a long time. Maybe Lurkin just wanted to send my peeps over to see what's up. Good luck with the stream. Thank you. I very much appreciate that. We've been expecting you, Toon. This guy looks like Scatman John. The chairman. Is the chairman a character in this game? I want to see the chairman. Still think we need an AI voice for the dad jokes. Make it the DK rap guy. I don't think there's enough sample data of that guy. I think that turned out really choppy and weird. For no matter how many pies you toss or seltzer bottles you squirt, this company will never fall. Got like a JRPG villain monologue here. You're simply an errant mark on this ledger, an insignificant speck of ink on an otherwise flawless page. I'm liking this battle theme. Immune to pink slips. Ooh. Should have used my other pink slip. If they have lackeys, I can use them on. Maybe I will. Okay, we gotta get a good setup here. What do we have? I figure now's the time to use some of these. All right, let's see. What's our strategy going to be to kill quickly? I don't think it's Aftershock because we don't have a lot of drop points. I think we start by drenching. Go for gag discount too. We're gonna need it. So we'll do that. And then we will lure and we'll wedding cake. That definitely did some damage. Oh, they're keeping going. Oh, I got a debuff. Oh, there's more fellers coming. He's still drenched. Looked away for a moment. You're fighting 2750 HP bots. Yep, this is the final room. This is what it's all led up to. Okay, so what if what we did What if we re-lured him? Hit him with sound. And then got him with a safe for some aftershock. Okay, I think that's what we're gonna do. That being said, I am gonna leave you in suspense for just a second. I need to step away from stream for a second. I'll be back in like 5 minutes though. So I'm gonna leave you guys with the music. Don't let the suspense kill you while I'm gone. Alright chat, let's do this. Let's get back to this battle. Sorry to leave you in suspense for that time, but it can't be helped. Oh, that's right, I locked in my items so I didn't have to think when I came back. How forward-thinking of me. We're going to eliminate Scatman John. Crit on the Robber Baron. Very cool. I'm gonna start taking some real damage, I think. He's taking Aftershock though, so that's helpful. I got cooked. Bookkeeper's focusing. That can't be good. 10 damage around. I think I need my laugh regen. Let's use that all stats boost. When else are we gonna use it? So he, oh, 100% defense until the cog with the liability waiver is defeated. Cog will have damage redirected to them. So anyone we attack will take the damage. Okay, well then in that case... 87's all we need. Foghorn will do it. We can do a second Foghorn too. 1 point off sound KO rip. Am I? 107. Oh no, you're right. Okay, then here's what we're gonna do. Big brain. We're gonna use presentation, and we have no. This will do more because we have knockback damage from sound because of that one item, whatever it is. So we'll lure all three of these guys. We'll use Foghorn. And then we'll use Foghorn again, I guess. This guy's still drenched, and he's still got well, he will be lured after we lure him. So we got those two, and we got him again. Okay, he's steadily taking damage. I'm feeling better. We popped Pixie Dust, so we're regenning health too. Ooh, that hurt a lot. I don't like that one bit. Did defense boosts stack? I don't think they do. Oh no, I hope we're not like cooked here. Yeah, that was a lot of damage. So maybe what I do actually is I spam throws to desperately heal. That's what we'll do. And we'll pray for some misses. Oh, we haven't used Flippy's death yet, though. Flippy is allowed to die once for free. So we still have that. That's Flippy's unique thing. For anyone new here, that sound means that ads are coming up in a minute. If you'd be so kind as to give me your primes, you can avoid those. Otherwise, we will be without you for about 3 minutes. Okay, let's see. He's gonna give one of them the liability waiver, isn't he? I'm gonna fire this micromanager. I'm gonna drop this guy. And I'm gonna drench the Union Buster. There's the liability waiver. We're doing okay. Defense down. Great. I don't want that one. Wow, Reprimand really does a lot of damage. That doesn't feel good. Defense boost, attack boost, luck boost, please. So he's drenched. Trap will actually do damage now, because we don't have a ton of other options. Remember, we are still allowed to die once for free, so I think we'll be okay. I don't like that. I don't like when she focuses. Liability waivers coming out. Get rid of these two. crits. And that's our first death. We can't do it again. Probably gonna do it again. Lingering damage over time. Oh, I'm cooked. I didn't... No, we died. I gotta learn more about that bookkeeper. That bookkeeper is strong. Maybe the bookkeeper should have been my target that whole time. Let me look at the wiki. Let me learn more about this bookkeeper. Okay, let's see. She possesses the status effect attentive. Yeah, that's luring. She's immune to fires. Okay, mental math. Oh, mental math. The bookkeeper must not be targeted or she will retaliate. Ponzi scheme. The bookkeeper must be targeted or she will retaliate. So those were the ones that killed us. Those are tricky. We've got ad chat coming back. They're going to come back to me just dead. Welcome back, ad chat. We died. We were stomped by the bookkeeper. I've consulted the wiki, and I've learned some things. So, not the copy pasta again. I die, and you tell me, your hair is nice, though. Thank you, though. So I think I'm gonna check out the COG creator. We're gonna look at the COG creator because we're not doing another run tonight. We'll save that for next time. I want to learn more about this. I unlocked this once and I didn't have a chance to mess with it too much. Make a big one or a tiny one? I want to make a tiny one. I don't like how that Mad Hander looks. Kind of like this guy. Oh, can we apply a different face texture too? We can even load custom ones? That's kind of cool. Can I make his head bigger? I can. I gotta make the whole guy bigger. Just a little bit. The big brain. We're gonna make big brain. We gotta figure out what big brain would look like. This is a kind of big brain. I think this is big brain. Just gotta find a good face for him. Look at that guy. This is a great feature. Teeth is pretty good. Should we give him the teeth? Where'd the teeth go? Slender cog. My shiny teeth. There they are. Ooh, we can give him custom suits. Make him the slender cog. We'll make him a proxy. I think he looks nice as a proxy. Head color. Ooh. This is just a Deltarune character. Airstream? Yeah, for a second. This is just a Deltarune character. What if we greened him a little? That's too green. Yeah, a little green, that's good. Name? Big Brain. Name plural, Big Brains. What if the plural of Big Brain was Twitch chat? Name prefix? Ooh. Doctor. Minimum level, 12. Let's make him a proxy. Oh, I can choose his abilities too. Let's make him a crazy proxy. Let me see if I can look up the proxy effects. Yeah, there they are. Let's look at the wiki page and see what some good effects are. It has to fit the name. Perfect accuracy and plus 10% damage. He would do that. That's pinpoint accuracy. Where is that? Oh no, these are attacks. We will give him every attack. He can do everything. His brain is very big. Phrases? Oh, we can do phrases. Alright, chat. Do your thing. Give me phrases. The first one will be an obvious one. What's like another good one? My shiny teeth and me. What's another good one? What emotes we got? Looking for hot singles in my area. Yeah, that's a pretty good one. I'm gonna green ya. What's a good one? We need like 2 more. Donkey Kong Bonanza. Game of the year. This cog is actually just me at this point. If he lets the android free, it'll be the end of all of us. It's just gonna be a walking, like, non-committal Dragon Ball reference. Has anyone seen the new Donkey? No, that's a really good one. Michael, I'm sorry. For context, in multiplayer games, I will just copy-paste this in the chat at the beginning of a match just to see what people say. It used to get a lot of varied responses back in my Overwatch days. Oh wait, we can add one. If he lets that Android free, it will be the end of all of us. No. There we go. Anything else? I think we're good. Oh, why can't we move on? Is that too long? Oh, we just save it now, I think. Yeah, there's the big brain. Now, I think we'll see the big brain in future runs now. It's pretty good. Alright. Maybe one more. Maybe one more. I'm gonna make Pinhead Larry. I'm gonna make a guy with a very small head. We need a Pinhead looking guy. Who are you calling Pinhead? Yeah, the lines write themselves. The investor's got a good face. Who we calling Pinhead? Pinhead. This could be a funny head. That texture doesn't look quite right though. We should make it this guy. That's too small. Hand color. We'll like make it match his face. Pinhead. Name prefix. Mr. Pinhead. PhD. I'm Dirty Dan. We'll make him a level like 3 so that we see him. We'll make him a proxy also. We'll make him a crazy proxy. Nah, because we want to see him more often. This one won't be a proxy. But we will give him every attack. Unless there's just one that would be funny. Maybe it's like a 1 attack handy. Corporate gain, sand trap, power trip, power tie. Pop quiz. Let's give him pop quiz. He can't even do damage. Who you calling Pinhead? And then that's who calling. Who you calling Pinhead? Pinhead. This town ain't big enough for the two of us. I'm Dirty Dan. And then we're gonna make him say trivia time because he can only do pop quiz. Trivia time. Is there any other good ones? No, I'm Dirty Dan. Yeah. No. I'm Dirty Dan. It's pretty good. So we got Big Brain and Pinhead. These are good cogs. I like that they're here. I'm very happy with this. So we'll take a look at these guys next time we play. Next time we'll actually try doing a run as Clerk Clara, who starts with 2 turns, gets stat boosts for the Flora 1 trapping, starts with Trap and Lure, but cannot die twice like Flippy. So we'll see how that goes. So for anyone who's new, who popped in tonight because of the raid, or if you just found your way in, thanks for watching. Glad to have you here. If you want to follow me everywhere else, see when I'm live and when I plan on streaming, you can go to kamfoos.com, or you can Do I have individual social links? I think I just have kamfoos.com down on the Twitch page. But if you go there, you'll find links to all my socials. You can follow me on Blue Sky, Threads, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. We'll be live again tomorrow with Claire Obscure. That's one of our main games, doing that Monday and Thursday. We'll be doing a 100% run of Pokemon Yellow on Wednesday. That's our other game. And Sundays, I think we're going to stick with this game. Sunday is sort of our variety day, but I've been liking this and I want to explore this more. So I think we're going to do some more of that. If you liked what you saw, feel free to leave a follow. Even maybe give me your primes if you would be so generous. Always appreciated, but never required. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for tonight. Really great stream. Really cool to see all the new people in here. And I will see you guys tomorrow, same time, 6 p.m. Central, for some Claire Obscure. So have a good night.